You need to watch this if you struggle with financial stability. Life is full of surprises, my friends. Some are wonderful, but others can be challenging. That's why being financially prepared is so important. Imagine facing a sudden job loss or unexpected medical bills without any savings. It's a scary thought, isn't it? But it doesn't have to be that way. You have the power to change your financial future starting today. Financial preparedness isn't just about having a rainy day fund. It's about creating a solid foundation for your future. It's about peace of mind. When you're financially prepared, you can sleep better at night knowing that you can handle whatever life throws your way. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. And that's what I want for each and every one of you. Now, I know what you're thinking, Suze. I can barely make ends meet. How am I supposed to save? I hear you. But here's the truth. It's not about how much you earn, it's about how you manage what you have. Even small steps can lead to big changes over time. And that's where dividend investing comes in. It's a powerful tool that can help you build wealth, even if you're starting small. So, are you ready to take control of your financial future? Are you ready to build a cushion that can protect you from life's uncertainties? Good! Because in this essay, we're going to explore how you can achieve a $10,000 milestone through dividend investing. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a solid, proven strategy that can help you build wealth over time. Let's get started on your journey to financial freedom. Let's talk about dividend investing. Now, don't let the fancy terms scare you off. It's simpler than you might think. Dividend investing is like planting a money tree. You buy shares in companies that pay dividends, and these companies share their profits with you regularly. It's like getting a slice of the company's success pie. Sounds good, right? But what exactly are dividends? They're a portion of a company's earnings that are paid out to shareholders. Think of it as a thank you from the company for investing in them. Some companies pay dividends quarterly, some annually, and some even monthly. It's like getting a little paycheck just for owning a piece of the company. And the best part? You don't have to do anything to earn it once you've invested. Now, not all companies pay dividends. Generally, it's the more established, profitable companies that do. Think big names like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, or Procter & Gamble. These are companies that have been around for a long time and have a history of sharing their profits with shareholders. They're often called dividend aristocrats because they've increased their dividends consistently for at least 25 years. But here's the kicker. Dividend investing isn't just about collecting those regular payments. It's about reinvesting those dividends to buy more shares. This is where the magic happens. As you buy more shares, you earn more dividends, which you can use to buy even more shares. It's a beautiful cycle that can help your money grow exponentially over time. And that, my friends, is how you can work towards that $10,000 milestone we're aiming for. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite topics, passive income. Passive income is money you earn without actively working for it. It's like having a little money-making machine that works for you 24/7. And guess what? Dividend investing is a fantastic way to generate passive income. It's like planting seeds that grow into money trees, providing you with a steady stream of cash. Imagine waking up one day to find that money has been deposited into your account while you were sleeping. That's the beauty of passive income from dividends. You're not trading your time for money. Instead, your money is working for you. It's like having a tireless employee who never takes a day off and always delivers. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? But here's the thing about passive income. It doesn't mean you do nothing. You still need to make smart decisions about where to invest. You need to research companies, understand their dividend policies, and keep an eye on your investments. But once you've done the initial work, the income keeps flowing in with minimal effort on your part. It's like setting up a well-oiled machine that keeps running smoothly with just a bit of maintenance. And the best part? As your dividend income grows, it can start to cover some of your expenses. Maybe it pays for your groceries at first. Then, as it grows, maybe it covers your rent or mortgage. Eventually, it could potentially cover all your living expenses. That's financial freedom, my friends. That's the power of passive income through dividend investing. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, but a steady, reliable path to building wealth over time. Now, let me introduce you to what Einstein allegedly called the eighth wonder of the world: compound interest. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger and bigger as it goes. In the world of investing, Compound interest is your best friend. It's the secret sauce that can turn your small, consistent investments into a substantial sum over time. So how does it work? Well, compound interest is when you earn interest not just on your initial investment, but also on the interest you've already earned. It's like interest on top of interest. Sounds complicated? Let me break it down for you. Let's say you invest $1,000 and earn 10% interest in a year. After the first year, you'd have $1,100. But in the second year, you're not just earning interest on your original $1,000. You're earning interest on $1,100. So your money grows even faster. Now, here's where it gets really exciting. When you reinvest your dividends, you're putting compound interest on steroids. You're not just earning interest on your original investment and previous interest. You're also earning dividends on the shares you bought with previous dividends. It's like a never-ending cycle of growth. And over time, this can lead to exponential growth of your investment. But here's the catch: compound interest needs time to work its magic. The longer you let your money compound, the more dramatic the results. That's why it's so important to start investing as early as possible. Even if you can only invest a small amount, start now. Time is your greatest asset when it comes to compound interest. Remember, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. So don't wait. Start harnessing the power of compound interest today and watch your money grow towards that $10,000 milestone and beyond. Building your dividend portfolio. All right, now that we understand the power of dividend investing and compound interest, let's talk about how to build your dividend portfolio. This is where the rubber meets the road, my friends. Building a solid dividend portfolio is like constructing a house. You need a strong foundation, diverse materials, and a clear plan. So, let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. First things first, start with what you can afford. Don't feel like you need thousands of dollars to get started. Many brokers now offer fractional shares, which means you can invest with as little as $5 or $10. The key is to start and to be consistent. Set up automatic investments if you can. It's like paying yourself first, and it ensures you're consistently adding to your portfolio, even when life gets busy. Now, when choosing dividend stocks, look for companies with a history of steady dividend payments and increases. These are often called dividend aristocrats or dividend kings. They're companies that have consistently raised their dividends for 25 or 50 years, respectively. Companies like Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola, or Procter & Gamble fall into this category. These companies have proven their ability to weather economic storms and still reward their shareholders. But remember, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is key. Spread your investments across different sectors and industries. This helps protect your portfolio from sector-specific downturns. Consider including some dividend-focused ETFs, exchange-traded funds, in your portfolio too. These give you instant diversification and professional management. And as your portfolio grows, keep reinvesting those dividends. This is how you turbocharge your growth and really make compound interest work for you. Diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Now let's dive deeper into the concept of diversification. You've probably heard the saying, "Don't put all your eggs in one basket." Well, in investing, this couldn't be more true. Diversification is like having a safety net for your investments. It's a strategy that can help protect your money and potentially increase your returns over time. So, let's talk about how to diversify your dividend portfolio. Diversification means spreading your investments across different types of assets, industries, and even geographic regions. Why is this important? Well, imagine if you invested all your money in one company and that company went bankrupt. You'd lose everything. But if you spread your money across multiple companies in different industries, the success of some investments can offset the poor performance of others. It's like not relying on just one friend. You have a whole network to support you. So how do you diversify a dividend portfolio? Start by investing in companies from different sectors. Don't just stick to tech companies or banks. Look at consumer goods, healthcare, utilities, real estate, and more. Each sector responds differently to economic conditions, so having a mix can help stabilize your portfolio. Also, consider investing in companies of different sizes. Large, established companies, often called blue chips, can provide stability, while smaller companies might offer more growth potential. Don't forget about geographic diversification too. While it's comfortable to invest in companies you know from your home country, consider adding some international dividend-paying stocks or funds to your portfolio. This can help protect you from country-specific economic downturns. And remember, you don't have to do all this stock picking yourself. Dividend-focused mutual funds or ETFs can provide instant diversification. The key is to spread your risk so no single investment can make or break your financial future. Diversification is your friend on the path to that $10,000 milestone and beyond. Practical steps to reach your $10,000 goal. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. How do you actually reach that $10,000 milestone through dividend investing? It's time for some practical steps, my friends. Remember, this isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. But with consistency and patience, you can absolutely reach this goal. Are you ready? Let's dive in. First, set a realistic time frame. Depending on how much you can invest each month, reaching $10,000 might take a few years. And that's okay. The important thing is to start and stay committed. Let's say you can invest $200 a month. If you earn an average 4% dividend yield and reinvest all your dividends, you could reach $10,000 in about 3.5 years. That's the power of consistent investing and compound interest. Next, automate your investments. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your investment account each payday. This way, you're paying yourself first and ensuring you stay on track. It's like putting your savings on autopilot. And trust me, you won't miss the money if you never see it in your checking account. Start with whatever you can afford, even if it's just $50 a month. Remember, consistency is key. Now focus on quality dividend-paying stocks or dividend-focused ETFs. Look for companies with a history of increasing their dividends over time. These are often stable, profitable companies that can weather economic storms. And don't forget to reinvest those dividends. Most brokers offer a dividend reinvestment program, or DRIP, that automatically uses your dividends to buy more shares. This is how you really accelerate your growth. Lastly, stay educated and review your portfolio regularly. The stock market can be volatile, so don't panic if you see short-term dips. Stay focused on your long-term goal. Read financial news, learn about the companies you're investing in, and make adjustments as needed. But avoid the temptation to constantly buy and sell. Remember, time in the market beats timing the market. Stay the course, and you'll be surprised at how quickly you can reach that $10,000 milestone. Real-life success stories. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Suze, this all sounds great in theory, but does it really work? Well, let me tell you about some real people who have achieved financial milestones through dividend investing. These stories aren't about overnight millionaires. They're about ordinary people who made a commitment to their financial future and stuck with it. Their stories can be your story too. Meet Sarah, a 35-year-old teacher from Ohio. 5 years ago, she started investing $200 a month in a mix of dividend-paying stocks and ETFs. She knew nothing about investing when she started, but she educated herself and stayed consistent. Today, her dividend portfolio is worth over $15,000 and generates about $600 in annual dividends. That might not sound like much, but it covers her car insurance for the year. And she's just getting started. Then there's Mike, a 50-year-old plumber from California. He started dividend investing late, thinking he'd missed the boat. But he committed to investing $500 a month from his business profits. After just 3 years, his portfolio hit the $20,000 mark. Now, 7 years in, it's worth over $50,000 and generates enough dividend income to cover his property taxes each year. Mike says the best part is knowing he's building a legacy for his kids. And let's not forget about Linda, a 28-year-old graphic designer from New York. She started small, investing just $100 a month in a dividend-focused ETF. She treated it like a bill she had to pay each month. After 4 years, her portfolio crossed the $5,000 mark. Excited by her progress, she increased her monthly investment to $200. 2 years later, she hit $10,000. Linda says watching her money grow has been incredibly motivating and has inspired her to learn more about personal finance. These are real people, just like you, who decided to take control of their financial future. They didn't start with a lot of money or knowledge, but they committed to learning, stayed consistent, and let time and compound interest work their magic. Their stories show that reaching that $10,000 milestone and beyond is absolutely possible. You can do this too. All it takes is getting started and staying the course. Overcoming common obstacles. Now, I know the path to financial success isn't always smooth. There are obstacles along the way, and it's important to be prepared for them. But here's the thing. Every obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow. So let's talk about some common challenges you might face on your dividend investing journey and how to overcome them. First, up fear. Many people are afraid to start investing because they think it's too complicated or they're worried about losing money. I get it. The stock market can seem intimidating. But remember, knowledge is power. Start by educating yourself. Read books, listen to podcasts, take online courses. The more you understand, the less scary it becomes. And remember, dividend investing is generally less volatile than growth investing. You're focusing on stable, profitable companies that have a history of paying dividends. Another common obstacle is impatience. We live in a world of instant gratification, but investing for dividends is a long-term game. You might not see significant results for a few years, and that can be frustrating. But don't give up. Remember those compound interest graphs we talked about? The real growth happens in the later years. Stay focused on your long-term goal. Read financial news, learn about the companies you're investing in, and make adjustments as needed. But avoid the temptation to constantly buy and sell. Remember, time in the market beats timing the market. Stay the course, and you'll be surprised at how quickly you can reach that $10,000 milestone. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more tips on achieving your financial goals.